Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we are back with a trailer reaction. It's Christmas Day. I just found out Coming to America came out. Part 2 of Coming to America. A good 35 years in the making. One of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies of all time. I honestly think my favorite Eddie Murphy movie might be Beverly Hills Cop 2. I have a poster of it in my gym. I used to watch it all the time as a kid, and it was my introduction to Eddie Murphy, kind of. I feel like Beverly Hills Cop might be the first thing I saw, maybe 48 Hours, but I loved Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was great, is still great. I cannot believe this is a thing. Arsenio Hall, the first movie I've seen 100 million times. The whole barbershop scene where him and Arsenio Hall are pretty much everyone in the room, maybe everyone in the room. There might be like one other guy. This was like Eddie Murphy before Nutty Professor, where Nutty Professor, he's like everybody, and then they made a joke about it in Tropic Thunder. This was like the original. This was the original Eddie Murphy being every role. Arsenio Hall doing the same thing. I know that James Earl Jones is coming back. I don't know who else might pop up. I feel like I have waited so long. Since I heard about this, I feel like so much time has gone by. And since this was announced, the world has become a different place. It got bought by Amazon Prime, and it's going to drop right on Amazon Prime. I think it's coming out in March, it said. I'm not sure. We're going to jump in. You know I'm a fan. Zamunda, are we going to go back to Zamunda and have Insanity? Does he have a kid? I'm assuming he's going to have a kid. Are we going to have crazy Soul Glow commercials? Are we going to have McDowell's? We're going to see. I'm jumping in. You guys want to see more of what I do? Full unedited reactions of the shows I do on the channel, way ahead, seasons ahead. Check it out. Other trailer reactions, what have you. If not, we're jumping in. This is the first official trailer for Coming to America Part 2.
You must
Zamunda!
heed my words before I'm gone, my son. Now, you will be king. But the throne must pass to a male heir. Hakim, it appears you have a son. He must be found.
Prepare the royal jet. We are going back to America.
Oh, hell no, Your Majesty. Come on.
I love it. They act like they do.
Say it again.
Solid gold plane. Leslie Jones. Tracy Morgan. What?
I'm the king of this shop.
That's funny in hell.
Well.
They're all alive? The minister?
It is so good to see you.
Well, I be damned.
They'd be 100 years old.
Hey, escuta quem tem Ebola.
Famine and blood diamond.
Nelson Mandela and Winnie.
Those hungry babies with the flies on their face.
Hey, that's too much. Now you stepped over the line. Now we won't be talking that kind of shit about the hungry babies. You're gonna have to get out my shit.
Oh my
Politically
God.
incorrect.
So what you doing back here, Hotel Rwanda?
They didn't age. That's hilarious. They didn't age. Hotel Rwanda.
Say it again.
That's amazing. I love that joke at the end with the old guys. That is such a great joke. All the guys from the barbershop, I literally said it in the beginning of the reaction. One of my favorite parts is the barbershop. The whole joke with the old guy with the glasses where he's like, taste the soup, taste the soup. He don't have the spoon. He doesn't have the spoon. That is great the way they did that. They literally did not age any of them because they were young when they originally did that. So now they are that age. They probably don't need a whole lot of makeup. They still need makeup. He still needs to do the hair and the faces and the teeth and everything. But that is hilarious because they are now that age in real life, or maybe not that old, but they're getting there. They're not too far off. And it's just funny just that they're using that as a joke. It's been 35 years. They'd be 100 years old, those guys. I love it, though. That is great. We see the musician is still there. Arsenio Hall played this musician guy. We see the minister guy is back. Everyone looked like they're back. Everybody that they played is back. Either they didn't age at all or they're ridiculously aged. There was some guy I didn't quite recognize who looked old as hell. We have Tracy Morgan, Leslie Jones, Wesley Snipes. You're talking some of my favorite actors of all time. Wesley Snipes, I absolutely love. He might be in my top 10 of all time. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, Wesley Snipes was a huge deal. Blade, if you guys want to see on the channel, I have a top 10 comic book movies of all time. I ranked Blade really high in that list. Don't want to spoil it for people that want to watch. But Blade is one of my favorite comic book movies of all time and still is. Even with all the special effects and CG and everything you got, Blade still kind of holds up. The CGI, but the story and the action and the fight scenes are great. Wesley Snipes is such a great action star. I didn't know he was in this. That's amazing. He's playing the new heir or something like that. What was that all about? I don't know. But Wesley Snipes looked like he was a bad guy or something. We had the girl, the same girl from New York that he fell in love with in part 1, but it doesn't look like they got married. I don't know. Why would he have to go back to New York? Did he marry her? Is McDowell still a thing? They didn't really give a whole lot away as to what happened in the middle of what we don't know with him and that girl. Because we saw all these characters that we saw from the first one, but we only saw her real quick in a shot. She wasn't like living there like a princess in Zamunda. We heard James Earl Jones's voice, but then they showed a statue of him. Was that like later in the movie and he already died? It sounds like he's dying. He's on his deathbed. We saw him in the bed. We know he's in this in the beginning, but I feel like he's going to die in the beginning and then they're going to make a statue and then maybe Eddie Murphy's got to find out who this dude is that's going to try to take over Zamunda or something like that. I don't know. I don't care. They did everything I wanted them to do. They brought back all the characters. They even brought back the barbershop guys and they didn't age a day. Amazing. Great stuff. Can't wait to see it. March 5th, it said. I think it said March 5th, Amazon Prime. I'll be there. Maybe I'll react to it. Like I said, guys, one of my favorite 80s comedies. I can't believe. You guys let me know what you think. You want to see more of what I do? Patreon link in front of me. Full on edited episodes of all the stuff I do on the channel. Comments down below. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.